This is the most expensive barn finds we've ever found. Sitting in one garage, we found not one, but two Ferraris.
Oh my God. There's a barn find, garage find Ferrari and DeLorean side by side.
Who would abandon these Italian pieces of art? How did they get into this condition? Ladies and gentlemen, we give you the two Ferraris in one garage video.
All right, let's do it. So oh my God. I didn't know it was a Ferrari.
Yeah.
Brent kept this a secret the whole entire time. Oh, and a freaking DeLorean. Look at this. But this is the Magnum PI car.
It is. Hardtop. It's the hardtop.
How long have these cars been in here?
Between 25 and 30 years. They haven't moved. I mean, we've had them a little longer than that.
Wow. There's a barn find, garage find Ferrari and DeLorean side by side.
Yeah.
This is insane. How'd these cars get here? How'd they get like this?
Well, they drove right in. The other one. Want to see something else? It's cool too. Come here. Check this out.
Right, you told me it was something special, but there's two?
You weren't expecting that, were you?
There's two of them? Is this another 308?
It's another 308 GTB. Heck yeah.
Who bought two Ferraris? Not one, but two 308 GTB Ferraris. Whose were these?
That one, a friend of mine had. He sold it to my father. Then this one my father tracked down maybe 2 years later. Great deal. Couldn't pass it up. So he purchased this one as well. So then we had bookends. This, the DeLorean, I drove across country. My dad bought that in California. I've driven two of these cars cross country.
Wow. All right, so you're gonna have to tell me your dad's thought process when it came to having not one, but two 308 Ferraris and then the DeLorean. Okay. Was this like the Saturday, Sunday car and that was go to work and this was Friday night or something?
He was a gearhead and he loved motorcycles too. He got in a motorcycle accident. Something switched in his head where he just fell in love with these cars and he had the wherewithal to buy them. Literally, he was partially paralyzed, so he would drive with his left hand shifting the gears on these. And if you've ever driven a gate on a Ferrari, it's not easy to do with your right hand.
These are gated?
Yeah,
manuals?
Gated manuals. So he's shifting like this and clutching, double clutching and stuff.
Wow.
So he just loved the lines of this car. There was a point in time where age caught up with him and he couldn't drive them anymore. And they just sat. He wouldn't part with them, but they weren't going to actually move. This is what the result is. And
I take it he's no longer with us?
He just passed away. a month ago.
Oh, I'm sorry. Sorry to hear.
Thanks. He's a good guy.
Well, he obviously has great family around him and had great taste in cars. I mean, these are incredible. I can't believe I'm looking at two Ferraris and a DeLorean in the same garage.
I wish you could have seen it when the third Ferrari was in this garage as well, because then we had a string. We had that 1950 Ferrari.
Oh, okay.
And then we had the two 308s plus this.
Wow.
That was a nice looking garage.
But these are absolutely incredible, and we're so thankful that you contacted Brent and gave us the opportunity to come out here and clean it.
I'm happy to get these things breathing some life again, and I've seen what you guys do. You do beautiful work.
Oh,
so I'm so excited. It's my birthday, so you're going to
give
me a great birthday present, which I can't wait. Can't wait to see the results.
Absolutely. What's the goals for the cars when they're all finished?
The guy that sold my dad the one Ferrari wants to buy it back.
That one?
Yep.
Okay.
The 1976. This is a 1977. This one I'm fighting with my brother about because I think I want that. And I'm also very interested in the DeLorean. But we'll just have to see. First things first, we got to get these things back to how they should look.
I think we're the guys for the job.
But I know you guys are. It's going to be exciting, man.
Yeah, I'm juiced. But it's a lot of work, and we're only here for a couple days, so we're gonna need some help. So we have 3 days. We have one DeLorean, one 308 GTB. I know that Brent, Joey, and I can definitely handle those, but I'm not sure what we're gonna do with Detail Dane.
Hey.
What are you doing here?
If you guys haven't heard, we're giving away a C6 Corvette Z06 to someone who buys something from our website. But right now, it's Black Friday. And that means we're running the biggest sale of the year on all of our detailing supplies, microfiber, and merchandise. From Black Friday through Cyber Monday, we are going to run 25% off site-wide. That means all the merch, all the microfiber, all the tools, and all the detailing supplies is 25% off. That's our biggest sale of the entire year. But not only are you gonna get our best deal of the year, you're gonna get 10 times entries for this Corvette Z06. And this is the Corvette that has the LS7 V8, makes 505 horsepower, and it's PPF from head to toe with a Corsa exhaust. Not only that, we just spent $5,500 to have the heads done because there was an issue on these particular cars and everyone said, do the heads, do the heads, do the heads. So we did the heads, and someone that buys detailing supplies is gonna end up winning it. So go buy something, get the best deal of the year, get entered to win, because this Corvette might end up in your driveway. But now we have to go get back to 2 Ferraris.
I heard you needed some help with a Ferrari.
You drove 10 hours to help us with a Ferrari?
Sure did.
Unannounced, without any planning?
Yeah.
Incredible.
Anything for you guys.
Dude, how you been? Good to see you, man.
So good to see
I don't know if you guys know this. This is Detailed Dane. He's all the way from Traverse City, Michigan, and we actually drove out there to do the Audi R8 video that you guys may have seen on our channel, and Acura NSX that we had done as well. And so when we found another Ferrari 308, we hit up Dane and we're like, hey, you want to do a road trip? Want to come out here and join us? So we actually have a local shop that we're going to be working at, and we're going to bring all 3 of these cars and clean them up, hopefully in the next couple days.
Yeah, I'm excited. It's gonna be pretty cool.
Heck yeah.
And the R8, it's still abandoned.
It's still at a shop. So I don't know, you try your best to clean these cars up, and some people just don't want to take them home. All right, well, first things first, Dane, we have to drag one of the Ferraris out. How about we start with the dirty one?
Yeah, that sounds good.
Oh, and really quickly, guys, we're at 1.4 million subscribers, and it's our dream to hit 1.5 million by the end of this year. So the only thing I want to ask is if you're not subscribed, please take a second and hit that subscribe button, because next week we'll be releasing a video completely detailing the DeLorean in this garage. And also, let's see if we can get this video to 20,000 likes. It really helps us out more than you know.
All right, so we're gonna put air in the tires, but before I do, I just want to mention how cool these gold wheels are. The other wheels on the other car are silver. I personally like the contrast between the gold and the red. The other ones are silver, and those might be a little bit more classic, but let me know, are these too flashy? Would you guys prefer the silver ones, or you want the gold? Hot eyes. All right, let's see if they're locked up. Whoa, way to go. All 4 unlocked. Little persuasion. She wants to live.
Now, this is the first time this Ferrari has seen the light of day in over 30 years, and I want to ask the question of the video, so leave your answers in the comments below. Ferraris are a lot of people's absolute dream car. They're the pinnacle of what a lot of people would love to own one day in their garage. So I want to ask you guys, what is the one car out there in the entire world, if you could or you will own someday, what is it? Leave a comment down below. I'm going to read all the comments. I'm curious to see what you all say.
We figured now would be a good time to let you know that we are traveling around the United States looking for enthusiast vehicles that are dirty to feature on our channel. So if you have a barn find Ferrari, a Lamborghini, a Porsche, or really any kind of enthusiast vehicle that is dirty like this car is, you can either contact us by DMing us on Instagram or emailing us here at wdbarnfinds@gmail.com. But now we have to close up the trailer and drop this car off. Then we have to come back and pick up the other Ferrari.
So that's exactly what we did. First, we took the Ferrari back to the shop who allowed us to use his space for this week, which is Downtown Detail in Rochester, Minnesota, owned by Max. We're from Cleveland, Ohio, so we had to find a local shop to where these cars were to allow us to use their space, but we'll talk more on him later. Then we went back to the house to get the other Ferrari out of the garage. But if you want to watch that full detail, you have to go to Dane's channel and watch that entire video. He made a whole separate video on that whole car, which I'll leave in the description below. You can go check it out once you're done watching our video.
All right, guys, we made it back to the shop with both Ferraris, and this looks insane having them right next to each other. And before we get started in the actual detailing process, I have to give a huge shout out to Max from Downtown Detail in Rochester, Minnesota. This is his number, guys. If you have any detail work that you need in Rochester, Minnesota, go to Max, because without him, none of this is possible. We did not have a shop to work on these cars, and he shut down his operation for the whole entire week. So thank you so much, Max. We truly appreciate you. And looking at them side by side, I've noticed a couple things. Obviously, the louvers here and the headlights are paint match on this car versus this one. I believe this car is a 1976 model and this is a 1977. So there's actually quite a lot of differences and changes that they made between that year. Like, for example, Brent, if you come over here, the rocker down here is paint matched as well, whereas over on the other car, it's not paint match. And we obviously have gold wheels on this car and silver wheels on this car. And it's crazy because there's things from both cars that I enjoy. I like the paint match car aesthetic better. I think it looks more expensive, more Ferrari, but I love the gold wheels against the red paint. There's a couple other little things that we noticed. Like, for example, this car only has one mirror. This car has two mirrors. I don't know if that's actually something that was different between the years, or one was just ordered with one and the other was ordered with two. But a few other things we noticed is a difference in the badging. I believe this has black badging while this has silver badging on the rear. But we have to get to detailing because we only have 72 hours to not only do both of these Ferraris,
but that DeLorean, but we have maybe another Ferrari coming here. So it's gonna be a Ferrari party. We need to start on the wheels ASAP.
And now we're going to start the pressure washing, and if you guys watch our videos, you'll know that this car is single stage paint, and our WD Auto Supply pre-wash is alkaline, which means it would stain this paint, but that's okay because we're going to polish this later anyways, and it's going to look amazing either way. There's also this random badge on the back of the car. Any Ferrari experts know what this is or what it means?
All right, so before the wash process, we are actually going to use compressed air to blow out as much dust and debris from the engine bay compartment that we possibly can. And then we are actually not going to be washing this engine bay because we were asked not to, because it is a finicky engine that takes quite a lot of work to repair, and so I don't want to be liable for any damages. But this is actually a really cool Ferrari engine. It's a transverse mounted V8 that only makes about 250 horsepower and about 195 foot-pounds of torque, but it is actually a mid-engine, which means that the engine is mounted in front of the rear axle. This car would only do 0 to 60 in about 7.5 to 8 seconds, which is pretty slow, but when it looks this cool, does it even matter? Also, while we're here in the rear of the car, I want to know if this has the Ferrari toolkit, which I do know sells for quite a lot of money if it's complete. And I do see some packages back here, which I'm assuming is the toolkit. So let's go ahead and open this sucker up. Oh yeah, look at that. Ferrari, oh no, this is Everest. Wait, this I don't think is the actual Ferrari kit. This is some other toolkit that's in here. Now this looks like it might be the actual toolkit, or at least this might be the jack actually, now that I look at it. But we have the leather straps. This is very similar to the toolkit that we had found in the 512BB. All right, whoa, okay, this one's way flipping heavier. Huh. So we have the jack. I don't know if that's Ferrari branded. And we have the attachment for the jack. That's not Ferrari branded. I don't know if this is the actual OEM Ferrari stuff. I don't know, guys. Is this the actual OEM Ferrari toolkit? Nothing says Ferrari, nothing's branded. Or maybe I'm just a moron and didn't do my research and Ferraris came with Everest tools? I've never even heard of that company. So let me know in the comments below if this is the original Ferrari toolkit that comes with this car, or if this is just a replacement that was replaced in the car at some point. And one last thing that's super cool about this car is being that it's mid-engine, not only do you get a frunk, but you also get this trunk space and this really cool leather zip up cover that covers your valuables from, I guess, rain or other contaminants from the engine. I don't know, I think it looks really rad back here.
And now, since we're not going to be using water in this engine bay, we could pull out the citrus degreaser and give everything a quick and good cleaning to at least make this engine look nicer and make it a little bit cleaner for whenever the next mechanic starts to work on this thing and get it back on the road. And this was pretty cool. The next day, 2 friends of the owner brought their Ferrari 308s to the shop. So we ended up having 4 Ferrari 308s all at the same shop at the same time. This is definitely not something that you see every day.
Now moving on to the interior of this Ferrari, I have to say, the first thing that jumps out at me that's amazing about this car, it is a gated manual. And I've actually personally never driven a gated manual car before, but from what I've been told by people who own these or have driven them, it's a lot of fun because you're just rowing through the gears. It's a very tactile feel. And another awesome thing about this car, it only has 43,000 miles on it. That's relatively still low, and if you look at the actual interior, that shows because a lot of this leather is in great condition. There's not too much wear on it, and it's held up over time. And I'm actually seeing something in the corner of my eye that I want to hop out and check out because I've never seen something like this before. Somebody needs to tell me if this is legit. There's a Ferrari fire extinguisher in here, and this is not a sticker. This is like on the actual fire extinguisher. That is really cool. I don't know if this is legitimate, if it came with this car. There is a holder in the back of the car for this fire extinguisher, so it almost feels like this is part of the car. I'm not sure, so leave a comment down below if you guys know anything about this. There is some mold growing on the steering wheel and some of the door components, seats and whatnot. So Joey and I are gonna get the seats out. We're gonna start working on the interior, get this cleaned up because we actually have to reveal this car and Dane's car at the end of today. So we have a lot of work and we only have a little bit of time left, so we need to get working.
Now for anything on the interior, this is a Ferrari, it's Italian. I'm going to assume that everything is genuine leather. So I'm not going to take any chances here. I'm just going to use a genuine leather cleaner and conditioner on the whole interior. Our brand of choice is Lexol. We've been using it for quite a while and it's very good. And you can get it from literally any store.
All right, guys, it's time to polish the 308, and what I've realized is that it is single stage paint. So we're pretty sure that this is the original paint, and we're pretty sure because this car does not have original paint. We found some tape lines, and it's obviously a different red than this car. But it does have quite a lot of damage from sitting in that garage and having boxes piled on it. And if we take a closer look, you'll see all the scratches that I'm talking about. But there's other issues on this car that we're not gonna be able to fix. Unfortunately, paint over time can start to crack underneath the top layer paint. So we have crow's feet and a bunch of crazing and cracking. And that's pretty much just because it's an old car that sat in a non-temperature controlled environment for too long. Sometimes it's, too much film, too many layers of clear coat, or improper curing or baking process, but I'm pretty sure Ferrari did a decent job in painting this car way back in the day. So I think it's just the substrate that it was painted on, which is metal, and then this is fiberglass. If we look at the fiberglass is actually in great shape. So unfortunately, we're not gonna be able to fix that, but we'll be able to remove a lot of the scratches very carefully because it is single stage. So I'm gonna go ahead and use this wool pad and some polish and hopefully be able to remove the scratches without taking off too much paint.
Now here's a fun little trick we were taught the last time we did a Ferrari on the 512BB by Jason Kilmer, who's regarded as one of the best detailers in the entire world. And we also did this on the Americanized bumpers. And I already have a before and after where you can see, but we took some cleaner wax and we rubbed it into them. And then when we wiped it away, it took all of the dirt that was embedded into that paint out of it and left it looking so good. Now here's a little hack I like to do to make your wheels look really good that you guys could do at home too. If you get our WD Tire Shine and Super Slick, first you want to use Tire Shine on the tire and make sure you get every single piece of the rubber, and then spray the Super Slick right onto your rim, take a microfiber towel and wipe all of it away, and it's going to leave it looking perfect.
All right, guys, we're back with Roland, whose father owned the Ferraris. And your dad must have been a really special person because these Ferraris were very well maintained before. Obviously,
Nice.
he got too sick to continue to maintain them. But he must have been a pretty spectacular human being because the whole entire family is standing behind you, ready to see these cars. We put in a lot of work onto these, and it was a mad rush to get them done. We literally just finished a moment ago. So, without me rambling too much, are you ready to see the cars?
I am so ready.
All right, let's do it.
I'm going to thank you in advance. Yeah, so excited, man.
Heck yeah, we're pumped.
Thanks, Dan.
You guys ready?
Yes, sir.
Wow.
Oh my God. Where's my dad's cars? These aren't those. Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh. This is amazing. God.
Did we do him justice?
Did a good job.
Oh, thank you.
Thank you, guys.
He sounds like an amazing man, and so is our privilege.
He was. This would be. Okay.
A lot of emotions, so. But yeah, this is quite possibly our favorite video that we've ever gotten the privilege to film, so I can't thank you enough.
Oh, well, can't thank you guys. There aren't words. I'm sorry.
Fine, I couldn't. Lots of emotions. This is still my favorite car after working on it. I just think it just looks more aggressive.
Doesn't it look beautiful? I mean, I've never seen the wheels look, now they just pop and they make I've always been kind of agnostic about them. Now I love these wheels.
Yeah.
They're just so beautiful.
We went ahead and used a cleaner wax and polished every single fin on the front, on the rear, and then Joey very meticulously and carefully polished
I wanted to see that because Joey was gonna work on that badge. What a great job.
Yeah, so it finally shines again.
Oh my gosh.
It was a green horse for a little while there.
Yeah.
Oh, it's amazing.
So this zips up wonderfully. So we went ahead and zipped it up for the aesthetic. But we didn't use any water, so the engine bay is not as clean as we like to get them, but safety first.
Safety first, yeah. That's all good. That's all good. I mean, it still looks remarkable. Now, the only problem is I don't feel like I can ever touch it again. Well,
we're gonna send out some detailing kits so you guys can maintain whichever ones stay in the family.
This is so beautiful, guys. I know my dad's looking down. Just
oh, you're so very welcome.
Yeah, this is so cool.
There are words.
I can only imagine how hard it is to watch the cars leave the garage after being there
That was
for
hard.
so long, and to trust some random guys from Cleveland, you know, because at first I could tell you were like, who are these people and why are they touching?
well.
Yeah, and I don't blame you. You should be. We were raised right. I'm very proud of the way we were raised, and so we try and extend that respect to everyone that we meet.
I could tell you respected these cars.
But we
You
got
guys are amazing.
Oh, thank you so much. You're amazing. Thank you to Dane for coming out here and helping us with that. Thank you to Max at Downtown Detail for allowing us to use this space.
Are just amazing, and thank you for coming to Minnesota.
Absolutely. If you're in the Rochester, Minnesota area, definitely contact him, use his detailing services. He knows his stuff, and he was so kind to allow us to use this space to film probably our greatest video ever. This is like a milestone for us here at WD. We've done a lot of crazy cars. So thank you guys so much for being a part of this video as well and watching. And if you want to pick up some detailing supplies like the chemicals we used in these videos, right now is literally the best time to purchase because we're running 25% off the whole entire site for Black Friday all the way through Cyber Monday. And you get 10x entries into the Corvette Z06 giveaway. This is your best time to buy. Don't wait too long. Thank you so much for watching. Hit subscribe if you want to see us next week, because we have more crazy content coming out, and we'll see you then.